Did you know one of America's most prolific killers lived as a perfect suburban dad? In 1980s New Jersey, Richard Kuklinski coached Little League and barbecued on weekends. His neighbors saw a devoted family man who worked in film distribution. But Kuklinski was actually a contract killer who murdered over 200 people across 3 decades. He studied each target for weeks, selecting weapons based on specific client requirements: guns, knives, poison, even bare hands. He mastered every technique, but his signature move earned him a chilling nickname: the Iceman. He would freeze corpses for months, completely confusing time-of-death investigations. While police searched for fresh crime scenes, he had perfect alibis. In 1986, an undercover ATF operation finally caught him. Recorded conversations revealed his complete lack of remorse as he casually discussed hundreds of murders. The tapes were chilling. He spoke about killing like ordering coffee. Advanced forensic techniques and patient police work brought down a monster hiding in plain sight. He died in prison, his double life finally exposed. Did you know America's most powerful union boss vanished in broad daylight and was never seen again? On July 30th, 1975, Jimmy Hoffa kissed his wife goodbye at their Detroit home. He told her he was meeting Tony Jack and Tony Pro for lunch to settle some union business. The Teamster president seemed confident, like he'd done 1,000 times before. But Hoffa had made dangerous enemies during decades of mixing labor power with organized crime. He arrived early at the Machis Red Fox restaurant, waiting in the parking lot. When his lunch guests didn't show, he called his wife, frustrated and confused. That phone call was the last anyone heard from him. The FBI knew about his deep mafia connections, the millions in pension fund loans to mob bosses. Someone he trusted had set him up, leading him to a house where he was allegedly killed. Every trace of evidence disappeared that afternoon. 50 years later, his body has never been found. The most famous unsolved murder in American history. Did you know America's most wanted terrorist was hiding in plain sight as a quiet math professor? For 18 years, Ted Kaczynski lived in a tiny Montana cabin, appearing to be just another eccentric academic. But this Harvard graduate and former Berkeley professor was actually conducting the nation's longest domestic terror campaign. He handcrafted sophisticated bombs in his primitive cabin, spending weeks perfecting each deadly device. His targets weren't random. University professors, airline executives, technology advocates, anyone he saw as a symbol of the industrial society he despised. He researched victims through library visits, then mailed packages designed to kill. For nearly 2 decades, the FBI had no leads. Until 1995, when he demanded newspapers publish his anti-technology manifesto. His own brother recognized the writing style and called authorities. On April 3, 1996, agents raided his cabin and found bomb-making materials everywhere. Detailed journals documented every attack with chilling precision. The brilliant mathematician who terrorized a nation was finally behind bars. Technical genius turned into calculated evil. Did you know the world's largest drug empire was run by a quiet 29-year-old from a San Francisco library? In 2013, Ross Ulbricht looked like any other tech entrepreneur, typing away on his laptop at Glen Park Library. But he was secretly operating Silk Road, a billion-dollar criminal marketplace hidden in the dark web. Using his libertarian beliefs as justification, he built an encrypted empire where anyone could buy drugs, weapons, and fake documents with Bitcoin. He took a cut from every illegal transaction, earning millions while staying completely anonymous. But power corrupted him. The idealistic coder started ordering hits on potential informants and laundering massive amounts of cryptocurrency. On October 1st, 2013, FBI agents staged a fake lover's quarrel right next to him. While he was distracted, they grabbed his laptop, catching him logged into the admin panel. His detailed criminal logs were right there on the screen, documenting everything. The digital drug lord was sentenced to life in prison, and his empire crumbled overnight. Did you know a man almost committed the perfect family murder by convincing everyone they were still alive? On April 3, 2011, Xavier Dupont de Ligonnès packed his car in Nantes, France, appearing to prepare for a normal family vacation. Neighbors watched the usual routine from their wealthy household. But for months, Xavier had been laying the groundwork for something horrific. He told friends his family was entering witness protection and would disappear forever. Over several days, he shot his wife and 4 children one by one. He buried them under their home's terrace, then sent fake text messages from their phones. Everyone believed the family had safely relocated. Xavier bought lime to speed up decomposition and poured concrete over the burial site. He withdrew cash, ditched his phone near a hotel, and vanished completely. For weeks, neighbors thought they were on vacation. Today, an international manhunt continues while forensic evidence revealed his calculated deception. His psychological manipulation nearly created the perfect disappearance.